Should Christians only date other Christians? And what do you do when your family 100% does not approve of the person that you are dating?
I like the certainty of that percentage.
100%.
Well, the first question, should Christians date only Christians? I think the Bible speaks to that. The Bible speaks very clearly on that. 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, do not be yoked together with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common, or what fellowship can light have with darkness? And I think the Bible is very clear that we are not to marry someone who doesn't share our faith. And when you hear the word don't be yoked together, that's not a language that we use a lot today. And so obviously it's talking about a double yoke. With two oxen would kind of together plow a field, and so you would want to make sure that they were of equal strength. And so when you talk about spiritually, if you're unequally yoked, if there's one person who's not interested in going anywhere spiritually and the other person is, then you're going to end up just basically going in circles around each other, and it's going to be a frustrating experience for you guys as a couple. So.
And I would also say, just if you are dating and you are a woman who is looking for, if you really are after God and all he has for you, then you have to remember that the position in which the man takes in your home, in your future home, and the future father of your children is the head of the house. And so he essentially helps lead your family. And so if he is not making the choice to follow Christ in his life prior to marriage, then it's going to be a hard journey after marriage. Yeah. You know, those feelings of love are going to come and go. They're going to wax and wane in marriage, and you have to have that foundation. Now, if you're already married, that's a totally different story. Yeah,
and we'll address that in just a minute. But the other one, the 100%.
Yeah. Second question is
it's interesting.
It's interesting. I would say, you want to honor your parents. So hear them out. Obviously, introducing the boyfriend or girlfriend to them. But depending on their preferences, the reasonings as to why they don't want you to be with that person.
Yeah,
it makes it
usually
tricky.
we have blind spots when we're dating. Like when you're kind of head over heels, usually there's some blind spots. And so if your family and close friends are 100% against the relationship, you need to pay attention to that. That's what I would say. Now, if I were talking to the parents, to say there are some parents that you're going to be 100% against anyone taking your kid and marrying them. And so kind of recognizing that there is a letting go process that happens as your kids grow up, and don't be that parent that's not going to approve of anybody. Think through the future of knowing that I want to be involved in their lives. I want to be involved in their kids' grandkids' lives and all that stuff. And so there's that. But if it's 100% against, my counsel would be, you probably need to get out of that relationship.
Yeah, or at least give it time. You know, if they're of good character and are believers, but your parents just don't like them, then over time they can see them.
Cool.
Walk that out.